hotel, my hostel Giraffe. So it's 10 o'clock right now in Krakow, Poland, and you can see the streets are pretty empty because I'm just kind of in a side street, but I have my camera, got my backpack, and today, so right now I'm in the top of the town hall watchtower in So right now we're inside the St. Mary's Basilica, and I had to pay to take pictures and come in here, so I'm taking as many photos as I can. Being pretty quiet right now because it is a church, and architecture is simply amazing. If the ceilings go up to 69 meters high. Jewish ghetto, and it does look really ghetto, and it doesn't help that it's really cloudy outside. People still live here, and we're doing a tour here. If I still lived here, I would definitely hate if someone walked by with a large tour group telling people that this is a ghetto, because I would still live here. So right now we finally arrived in Zakopane, Poland, and this is a typical ski town. This is a ski town where all the Poles come for snowboarding, skiing, chalets. It's kind of cloudy today, but we just got here. We're gonna get some food.
That's a fast trip.
We just took a cable car up to the top of this mountain in Zakopane, Poland, and there's this random. Is this a? What is this? A cow?
Cow.
A cow, and I don't want to touch him because it might be dirty. But here he is, and her new name is Olga, just like Olga the llama. And then there's some sheep over here, just laying around eating grass. All right, right now we're on a ski lift. If you come from that way, we're on a ski lift, and I've never been on one of these in the summer, so you can kind of see that my feet is like that, and we're taking it down the mountain that we just climbed, kind of climbed, and so right now we're in the bus stop at Kuznitsa, and I think this is where we get on a cable car up to the mountain of Exactly, we're going there. So right now we reached the top of the Tatra Mountains, and it's really cold, and what do you know, it's snowing outside. I don't know if you can, we're walking up these steps to go as high as we can on these mountains. I don't know why I always pick the middle of Canadian summer to go somewhere so cold. So right now we're at the top of this thing, top of the Tatra Mountains, and I think that way is Slovakia, that way. Now, I'm not sure if this is the Slovakian border, but this is as close as we get to Slovakia. Poland and Slovakia made it, and it's really rocky here, so I don't know how I'm gonna walk back. I hope I don't slip and die. But yeah, this is the Poland-Slovakian border. Goodbye. Okay, so right now, Duncan paid 43 zloty, which is about 16 bucks. $16 for this ginormous pork knuckle, which is about 1 kilogram.
Barely made a dent on it.
And he's almost done, but as you can see...
Almost done?
Like, you can see a bit, but like, as you can see, this side, you even touch this side. And there's some horseradish right there. This is the shisha. And that's the beer. But okay, blow smoke. So right now we are in Krakow city center, and this is what it looks like at night. And it's pretty It's pretty nice. It's like there's St. Mary's Basilica.
Can you see everything?
We're in Auschwitz, Birkenau, near Krakow, Poland, and this is the largest concentration camp ever built in the history of mankind. This one houses 100,000, which is 5 times bigger than Auschwitz 1. And this camp is the killer of over 1 million people in World War II. The trains took the hundreds of thousands of prisoners. You only see one car here, but back in the 1940s, prisoners were transported here to Birkenau. And when they got off the train, there would be a doctor, a Nazi doctor here that would pretty much evaluate you if you were to die or to live, and only 25% of people that were transported here actually lived. Over here is the women's camp and the men's camp, and people that, the 75% that were actually sent to death, were told that they would soon come back to their families and were sent in this direction towards what was the gas chamber. The Nazis used a poisonous gas called Cyclone B stored in these containers to kill the prisoners, and after they were dead, they were cremated and their hair cut off and stored here. These bags belonged to the prisoners, and they have their names on them, hoping that they would eventually get them back, but they didn't. The lavatories you can see here are very cramped as well. This is similar to their sleeping quarters. Their beds were tight and everybody slept here, relieved themselves here. It was just really hard to see. The camps were surrounded by barbed wires which carried electric currents through them, so when prisoners did try to escape, the voltage managed to stop them so the Nazis could get them alive and torture them again for trying to escape. Cyclone B, the poisonous gas, was released through these holes in the ceilings you see in this gas chamber, and it pretty much killed 700 to 2,000 people at once.
We're in Krakow city center again, behind the fountain, waiting for a pub crawl that I'm not sure if it's going to happen, but tonight's...
Has not materialized.
But tonight it's pretty busy. A lot of people here. We're sitting here like...
So that's the end of our trip to Krakow, Poland, and Zakopane and Auschwitz, Birkenau. This is just going to be one of the many vlogs that I'm going to make for this trip, so stay tuned for another one. Definitely come to Poland. There's lots of history, architecture, and culture for you to experience. If you haven't been here, please come. It's a great place to visit and explore.